Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Copacabana field here in Prague, Czechia for the Super Cup Championship game, featuring a rematch of the first game of today, played here at Spectrum at 9 o'clock this morning. It will be a matchup between the Czech team of the Hippos from Havlickuv and the Danish side, the Hurricanes from the town of Horsholm, north of Copenhagen. The home plate conference already underway, featuring Dusan Schnelli and Jens Terkelsen. They will exchange lineups and we will be ready to start in a couple of moments. First pitch is scheduled at 5 o'clock. So this will be the second matchup today between the two aces, and that is Maiker Pimentel, who picked up the win this morning against the hard-throwing American Marco Diaz, who has already thrown 14 innings today, or probably actually 6 plus 7, so that's 13. He's got his work cut out for him as the Hippos are taking the field. And we're going to have a quick look at the starting defensive lineup for the Czech side. So it will be Pimentel to Garolini. We've got Zanutini playing first, Just playing second, Kuchirek at third, the young Jalushka playing shortstop, and the outfield, Shucha in left field, Migliavaca in center field, and the right fielder will be Ondřej Šeda. Petr Kruntora, the designated player, will be batting in the number 5 hole. Now the batting lineup for the Hurricanes, it's Freddie Terkelsen, Lukas Lohman, Valdi Terkelsen, Oskar Andersson, Anders Svein, Alex Gomez, William Schaufus, Kieran Olessen, and Sebastian Gill, with Andersson listed as the designated player, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing the catching and not Valdi Terkelsen. Probably going to move around with the DP, Oppo, Flex, and what have you. The umpiring crew for this game features Patrick Royce making the calls behind the dish, Megan Hilton umpiring at first, and Thomas Lornert, the third base umpire. And we're moments away from the first pitch of the game to be delivered by Maiker Pimentel, hailing from Venezuela. And the first batter to face him will be Freddie Terkelsen, who already hit a homer off of Pimentel this morning. That was a no-doubter to right field. Now the ballpark is pretty packed. A lot of fans here. And now the first pitch of the game is hit softly towards second. Back goes Just. He bobbles the ball a little bit, but he held on to it for out number 1. So wasting no time was Terkelsen, who took a swing at the first pitch. He didn't make great contact with the ball. He sent it over the head of the second baseman, Pavel Just, the lefty, who made the catch, the juggling catch, if you will. So 1 away now. Next up, Lukas Lohman, who's batting .111 for the tournament. And now the pitch from Pimentel. That one missed downstairs, 1-0. It will be Valdi Terkelsen batting next, to be followed by Andersson and Svein. 1 away, the 1-0 pitch to be delivered now by Pimentel. He throws, grounded to short. Jalushka has got it, and the throw to first in time to get the out. Again, Jalushka bobbled the ball a little bit, but good job keeping it in front of him. He picked it up and made the throw to first to retire Lohman. So that will bring up Valdi Terkelsen, who's batting .522 for the tournament. That is, well, he was 11 for 22 before that game. Now 2:08, Terkelsen takes the first pitch in the zone for a call strike 1. So Terkelsen batting 12 for 23. Incredible numbers on the lefty from Horsholm. Horsholm already have 4 championship titles at Super Cup. Now Pimentel with the pitch, swung on and missed by Terkelsen. Early in the at bat, Terkelsen falling behind in the count 0-2. And Valde Terkelsen ready to see the 0-2 offering from Pimentel. He sets and he deals. That one missed low and away as it got away from the catcher. Now the championship game for the Softball Europe Cup is already underway at Eagles, and the Israeli side of Twister Misgaf are up against Hoboken by a score of 5-1. Now the pitch to Terkelsen, hit the other way, foul. Chasing it is Gucirek, but there was no play on that one for him, so we'll see another 1-2 offering from Pimentel. So another 1-2 offering coming up next from Maiker Pimentel. He sets and he's ready to deal. Now the 2-1 or the 1-2 pitch missed inside, so the count now even at 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, nobody on. This is the top part of the first inning. Now I wonder what's going on. Now the scoreboard has got the count at 3-2. It should be 2-2. So another 2-2 pitch, or the first 2-2 pitch to Terkelsen. And that one upstairs, they appeal to the third base umpire. Yes, he did swing is the call from Thomas Leonard. So Pimentel retired the side in order and will be headed into the bottom part of the first inning. It will be Migliavacca, Yalushka, and Garolini slated to bat for the Hippos. This is game 104 of the tournament. I think it's game number 10 for the Hurricanes as we're taking another look at Terkelsen. And he knew that that was a swing. Looking down at the umpire. So the hard-throwing American Diaz about to enter the pitcher's circle. He was clocked this morning at 140 kilometers per hour. Impressive speed on the young hurler, originally from Mexico, I believe. Haven't heard his life story yet, but he is one of the, or probably the best pitcher in the world right now, after he won the ISC World Tournament not long ago in South Surrey, British Columbia. He pitched the Hill Chiefs United to a championship title. So it'll be Teo Migliavacca batting first for the Hippos. He's batting 6 for 18 for the tournament with 2 home runs and 3 runs batted in. Made an appearance at the ISC World Tournament representing the Northeast Drillers. Teo Migliavacca is played at the European Super Cup many times, and he will be ready to see the first pitch from Marco Diaz. He sets and he's ready to deal. The pitch that misses low and in. Migliavacca was batting 0 for 1 this morning. He drew 2 walks, scored a run, struck out once. Now the count on him 1-0. Diaz with the pitch. That's hit softly towards The third baseman, a pop-up fly caught over the line for out number 1, and that will bring up David Yalushka, who had a pretty good game this morning, going 1 for 2 with an RBI. He walked and struck out once. He's got a tournament batting average of .333. Ready to see the first pitch. That one misses low. 1-0 now. Yalushka took the batting title at the ISC World Tournament, going 9 for 15, I believe. Now he's ready to see the 1-0 offering from Diaz. He takes a swing at it and hits it foul down the right field line. And it will be Juan Garolini batting after him, with Pimentel in batting cleanup again for the Hippos. Pimentel had a pretty good game offensively as well. Now the 1-1 to Yalushka. Now that changeup missing downstairs. So the count 2-1 on the young hitter from Chomutov. That one misses low and away. So 3-1 now with 1 away. Hitters count now for David Yalushka, who was part of the Czech men's national team at the World Cup Stage 1 qualifier in Hermosillo, Mexico. So Yalushka ready to see the 3-1 offering. Diaz gets the sign. He sets and he deals. That one in the zone, laying off of it was Yalushka, so the count now full on him, 3-2. Good long at bat by the tall and lanky shortstop, who's also a decent pitcher, pitching for his club team of Beavers in the Czech top division. So now the payoff from Diaz. Hit on the ground towards first. Turkelsen's got it, and he will step on the back to get the out. So next up with 2 down, it will be Juan Cruz Garolini, the catcher for the Hippos. He went 1 for 2 with an RBI this morning. And Diaz ready to deal to Garolini, and that's hit at the pitcher. And the throw to first by Gomez for the out. So the Hippos are retired in order. So after a quick first inning, this game is scoreless. We'll be back with more after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the top part of the second inning of the Super Cup Championship game, featuring a rematch of the game that was played this morning, in which the Hippos came out victorious by a score of 4-3. No runs scored in this game yet, no hits, no errors. A couple of good fielding plays. So batting now will be Oscar Anderson, who's batting 167 for the tournament. He was 0 for 3 this morning. Pimentel with the pitch. That one misses downstairs. Want to know the count on Oscar Anderson. Now Pimentel with the pitch. That's hit on the ground softly, picked up by Pimentel, and the throw to first. Very good defensive play by Pimentel. He not only is a great pitcher, he's a very good hitter, and as you can see, he's a great fielder as well. Some of you might remember some of the incredible plays that he made at the Stage 1 qualifier in Hermosillo. So he retires Anderson, and now he'll be facing Anders Swain. First pitch of the at-bat will get the call at the knees inside, 0-1. Swain went 0 for 3 this morning, struck out once. And Pimentel will set in, he deals. That one not given the call. Pretty good pitch by Pimentel, so the count now even at 1 with 1 away. And there's Swain in the batter's box. As this ballpark is now packed almost to its maximum capacity. Now the 1-1 from Pimentel, swung on and hit foul by Swain. So the count now 1-2 with 1 away, nobody on. We have yet to see a base runner in this game, but this is only the top part of the second inning. So now the 1-2 pitch coming up next from Maiker Pimentel, hailing from Venezuela. Now he deals, and that one gets the call at the knees. So down looking goes Anders Swain. And that will bring up the shortstop, Alex Gomez. So that was the second K of the game for Pimentel, who's got an ERA of 0.34 for the tournament. Now the first pitch to Gomez. Misses outside. 1-0. Pimentel has already pitched 39 innings at this tournament, picked up 6 wins. Good hack by Gomez at that pitch. Hits it foul, so the count now 1-1. Pimentel struck out 91 over 39 innings of work. Allowed 2 earned runs, 3 runs in total. He's walked 9. And now he's ready to deliver the 1-1 pitch to Alex Gomez. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 the count now with 2 away, nobody on. As more and more people seem to be arriving at the ballpark for this final game of the 2024 Men's European Super Cup. Now the 1-2 pitch to Gomez. Misses up and away, laying off of it was the shortstop for the Hurricanes, so the count now even at 2. And Twister are already up against Hoboken by a score of 5-1. But let's get back to this one. Now the 2-2 pitch for Pimentel, and that will find the 3-4 hole for the first base hit of the game. So a 2-out base hit for the shortstop, Alex Gomez, and that will bring out number 28, the third baseman, William Schaufus. Good piece of hitting there by Gomez. Good battle. Send the ball in the line drive in between the first baseman and the second baseman all the way to right field, where he was picked up by Andre Sheda. Now Pimentel to Schaufus, the first pitch of the at-bat, and that will get the call at the knees. 0-1. And that one gets away from the catcher. But what's going on? I mean, the runner is unprotected. I mean, no foul ball was called. So a bit of confusion here. So what happened? What's the count now? It's 1-1. Nobody knew what was happening, but it just got away from the catcher all the way into the backstop. But Gomez did not advance. So 0-2 now. Sorry, 1-1. So this is 1-2 now, with 2 away, and Gomez the runner on at first. Breaking up the no-no or perfecto bid, which was only carried for 1 inning. Now Pimentel, and that one is hit deep into right field, and it's going, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot by William Schaufus. So the Hurricanes draw first blood again, courtesy of the 2-run shot by Schaufus. And things are brewing here. Schaufus, that's his second home run for the tournament, bringing his RBI total up to 9. What a shot to the deepest part of the ballpark to clear the fence. And the Hippos are now down by 2 with 2 away. Batting now, number 99, grounded to short. Yalushka has got it on the throw to first. So that takes care of the inning now for the Hurricanes. They score 2 runs on the 2-run shot by William Schaufus, born in 2004. So the 20-year-old pitcher slash infielder hit his second home run of the tournament. Great piece of hitting there to put his team on top. So let's see if the Hippos manage to answer as we're looking at Gomez, who reached first safely after that base hit to right. And now we're watching him run around the bases, and now he knew that that one was gone. A lot of excitement. So again, runs scored early, as this morning the first 2 runs were scored by the Hurricanes in the top of the 4th inning, with the Hippos striking back with 1 run in the bottom of 4th, then Hurricanes with 1 more run in the top of 5th, and the Hippos with 3 more runs in the bottom of 5th. No more runs followed, so the Hippos took the win this morning, but this is the game that you want to win. Batting down, number 43, the pitcher, Maiker Pimentel. Diaz deals. Slap hit into the netting. 0-1. Now, Pimentel had an interesting slap hit this morning, where the ball seemed to be rolling away from the field or from fair territory, but it stopped on top of the line for a fair ball. Now Pimentel calls time, steps out of the box. So everybody will take a deep breath, and we're ready to start again. Now Diaz with the 0-1. And that's hit down on the ground, and that will roll foul. And Diaz kicked the ball almost over the third base dugout. It's good that he did not hit Schaufus with his foot. He definitely would not have deserved that after he just put his team on top in this game with a 2-run shot in the top of the 2nd inning. So the count now on Pimentel is 0-2. Now that one missed downstairs. The count now 1-2. Diaz with the pitch, misses downstairs. 2-2 the count now on Pimentel. Before this game, there were 154 home runs hit over 102 games. So that home run was definitely at least number 155, and we're not done yet. Now the 2-2 to Pimentel. Pimentel misses low and away, so he works the count all the way from 0-2 to 3-2. Full count now on the Venezuelan hurler. Is looking for a base hit. And the payoff to Pimentel. Slap hit on the ground, caught in foul territory by Schaufus, so everything will go back, and we'll see yet another pitch in this at bat. So a quality at bat already for Pimentel. Quick look at the Softball Europe Cup final. The score is still 5-1 for Team Misgav, but let's get back to this one as the count is now full on Pimentel. And Diaz deals, and that one got the call from the home plate umpire. way up in the zone. So Pimentel goes down looking after a good at-bat. I think he saw himself already on first on that pitch. Next up, Conrado Zanutini, the first baseman, hits one down on the ground, foul towards Tomáš Sivek, who's the coach at first base. Zanutini batting .238 for the tournament. That is 5 for 21 with a home run and 5 runs batted in. The count on him now 0-1, and Diaz is ready with the 0-1 delivery. That one's sitting on the inside corner, the low rise, given the call by the home plate umpire. So 0-2 the count now. And Diaz ready to deal again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So good morning, good afternoon, and good night for Conrado Zanutini. He took a hard swing at the pitch in the zone. He goes down swinging, and that will bring up the veteran, 40-year-old Pavel Just. He came back from retirement early this year to rejoin his home club of the Hippos. I believe Pavel Just has at least one European Championship title under his belt. He's ready to face Diaz. First pitch misses the zone. 1-0. Now Just struck out 3 times out of 3 at-bats this morning facing Diaz. So this is the 4th time that he's faced him. He took a good swing at that drop ball. 1-1 the count with 2 away, nobody on. As we're looking at Dusan Schnelli, the general manager for the Hippos, now the 1-1 pitch from Diaz. Swung on and missed by Just. 1-2 now. Marco Diaz has got an ERA of 0.8 for the tournament. He struck out 2 already in this game. And now the 1-2 to Just. And the changeup called for the 3rd strike by the home plate umpires. So down looking goes Pavel Just. So after 2 innings of play, the Hurricanes are up by 2 runs, courtesy of that 2-run shot by William Schofus. And another look at Eagles and Twister Misgaff already leading by a score of 8-1. So they're pretty close for securing the 2nd ever SE Cup championship title for Eretz Israel. So it will be Gil, Freddie Terkelson, and Lukas Lohman slated to bat for the Hurricanes. And Sebastian Gil will be ready for his at-bat. We can expect him to try and bunt for a base hit to get on base for the top of the lineup. Gil went 0 for 2 this morning with a strikeout. And he's ready in the batter's box to face Maiker Pimentel desde Venezuela. And Pimentel with the first pitch. Swinging is Gil. Chased one underneath the zone, so 0-1 the count on him. The tall and lanky second baseman representing the Hurricanes. Now the 0-1. Pimentel with the pitch, and that almost hit him, but he got away, so now the count will be 1-1 as Patrick Royce will brush home plate. Nobody out. This is the number 9 batter for the Hurricanes with Freddie Terkelson on deck. And Pimentel is ready with the 1-1 offering. That one missing outside. 2-1. So Pimentel gets the sign from Gadolini. He sets and he deals. Swing and a miss by Sebastian Gill. So the count now even at 2. Before the game, Pimentel has thrown 39 innings here. And now the 2-2 pitch. That one missed the zone, so the count now full at 3-2. So 3-2 the count now on Sebastian Gill as he steps back into the box to see the payoff pitch from Pimentel. And Pimentel deals down in the dirt, so the leadoff walk given up by Pimentel after he thought he got the strikeout on the previous pitch. So back to the top of the lineup we go for the Hurricanes with Freddie Turkelson. Freddie batting 8 for 19 for the tournament, for a batting average of .421. He's got 2 homers, 3 doubles, and 5 runs batted in. He scored 10 runs. And he already hit a homer today off of Pimentel, and he's ready to see the first offering of the at-bat. Good pitch in the zone, low riser, not swinging is Freddie Turkelson, one of the best hitters ever to play this sport in Europe. So the count 0-1. And that one given the call outside, 0-2, as Turkelson took a look at the umpire. No balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Pimentel is ready with the pitch. He deals. Change up, fouled off by Turkelson. The first swing of the at-bat for him. He went 1 for 3 this morning with that solo shot. Struck out once. And now the 0-2. Pimentel deals, and Turkelson took a swing at that pitch way outside, chasing one out of the zone. And he goes down on strikes. And that will bring up Lukas Nibel-Lohmann, the left fielder, who's 0 for 1. With the younger Turkelson getting ready for his next at-bat in the on-deck circle. 1 away. Pimentel sets and he deals. Bunt shown. Bunted on the ground, foul towards the first baseman. Zanotini picks it up, tosses it back to Pimentel, who will walk back into the pitcher's circle to get ready to deliver the 0-1 offering to Lukas Lohmann, who's batting .105 for the tournament. Now the 0-1 pitch from Pimentel, swung on and hit foul by Lohmann. To the count now. 1 away. Sebastian Gill still the runner on at first. Pimentel with the pitch, swung on and missed by Lukas Lohmann. So a 3-pitch strikeout by Pimentel, and that will bring up Valdi Turkelson, who struck out his first time up. So now his batting average is sitting exactly at .500. He's got an OPS of 1.475. Another terrific hitter on the lineup for the Hurricanes. And now nobody knows what's going on. Everybody's looking at one another. And then now they're going to walk Turkelson, the intentional walk. So they put another runner on base and they advance the leading runner into scoring position on at second. So they're hoping to get Anderson now, who's 0 for 1 in this game. Anderson was 0 for 3 this morning. And Pimentel ready with the pitch. Hit the other way, foul. Good swing by Oscar Anderson, the catcher, number 42. So 0-1 now. 2 down, 2 runners on. Top of the 3rd inning. The Hurricanes are up by 2 runs. As Anderson will ask for a timeout as he steps out of the box to refocus, and he'll be ready to face Pimentel again. Now Pimentel, they show bunt, and the runner is going. Attempted steal, and he's out. So a bit of overcoaching there, it seemed to me. They showed bunt, but the 3rd baseman did not really move, and he was right there to take care of the steal. Good throw coming in from the catcher, Garolini. So that will retire the Hurricanes, and will be headed into the bottom of the 3rd inning. And it should be Gruntorat, Kuchirek, and Shucha, as Marco Diaz has faced the minimum over 2 innings of play. As we're getting another look at the runner caught stealing. So everybody will take a breath and will be ready to start the bottom part of the 3rd inning. So Petr Gruntorad will be leading things off for his home club in the bottom part of the 3rd inning. He's batting .294 for the tournament. Can play catcher, outfield, but he's the designated player now as the catching duties went to Juan Garolini. Now Diaz with the first pitch. That one will get the call at the knees. Gruntorad went 0 for 3 this morning with 2 strikeouts. So 0-1. Diaz with the pitch, missing outside. One and 1 the count on Petr Gruntorad. Now Diaz with the 1-1 offering. He deals. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Good riser by Diaz. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now the 1-2 pitch misses up and away. Count even now at 2. And it's Philip Kuchirek in the on-deck circle and Adam Shucha in the hole as Gruntorad is ready to see the 2-2 offering from Diaz. Diaz deals, and that's hit on the ground. The comebacker to the pitcher. Picks it up, and the throw to Valde Terkelson for the 1-3 ground out. Next up, Philip Kuchirek. Kuchirek went 1 for 3 this morning, struck out twice. He scored a run. And Diaz with the first pitch of the at-bat. That misses downstairs. So Kuchirek batting .273. Now the 1-0. Coming up next with 1 away, nobody on. No base runners yet for the Hippos. Now a slap hit attempt at that pitch inside. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So 1-1 the count now with 1 away. As Diaz will set and deliver the 1-1 offering. That rise ball missing upstairs. Good job laying off of it by Philip Kuchirek, who is part of the under-18 men's national team at the under-18 World Cup last year in November in Hermosillo, Mexico. Now 2-1. That one given the call downstairs. Kuchira looked a bit surprised at that call. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 away. Kuchira batting left-handed, playing third base, and now the pitch swung on and missed. So down swinging goes Kuchirek, and that will bring up Adam Schucha, who was picked up by the Hippos for this tournament from the Painbusters. He's batting .250 for the tournament in the number 9 spot, and he's ready to face Diaz. Takes a swing at the first pitch in the zone, strike 1. Schucha went 0 for 2 this morning. Struck out twice, so this is the 3rd time that he's faced Diaz. Now the 0-1 to him. Diaz deals, he shows bunt, hits it foul, so 0-2 now. So the count 0-2 on Adam Schucha, team captain for the Painbusters. Being supported here by his dad and his younger brother, I believe. He calls time, takes a step out of the box, and he'll step back and get ready to see the 0-2 offering. Diaz sets and he deals. And a good change-up. And now Schucha arguing the call. Good pitch by Diaz, pretty good changeup. So Diaz has seen the minimum, or he has faced the minimum of batters over 3 innings of play. That was strikeout number 5, and we'll be going to the top of the 4th inning. And that will be Valde Terkelson, it seems. I'm not sure. I'll bring you that information in a couple of seconds as we'll come back for the top of the 4th inning. So it will be Anderson batting now. He did not finish his at-bat as Gill was caught stealing at 3rd. So Anderson ready to face Pimentel. He's 0 for 1 now. Good pitch in the zone to open the count by Pimentel. Anderson grounded out to pitcher his first time up. And Pimentel with the 0-1 pitch. Change up, a good hack by Anderson. He hits it foul, so 0-2 the count on him right now. Nobody out. 2 hits already for the Hurricanes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So good morning, good afternoon, and good night. A 3-pitch strikeout to Oscar Anderson, and that will bring up Anders Svein. And both hits, or 1 hit, recorded by Gomez, and then the home run by Schaufus. 1 away, now batting Anders Svein. He's the Oppo right now. Struck out his first time up. Takes a good swing at the first pitch and hits it foul. 0-1. On Svein with 1 away. And Pimentel ready with the pitch. He got a piece of that ball with the end of his bat, it seemed. Hit it foul, so 0-2 the count now. 1 away. Nobody on. Svein down in the count 0-2. As Pimentel gets the signs from his catcher, and he deals, and that's hit the other way, foul. Battling it out is Anders Svein, who's batting .308 for the tournament with an OPS of .764. And a quick look at what's going on at Eagles. Twisters still up by 7 runs in the bottom of 5th. Now the 0-2 to Svein, who struck out looking after a short battle. So that will bring up Gomez, who already has a hit in the game. That means that Schofus is on deck right now. 2 away, nobody on. We're in the top of the 4th inning with the Hurricanes up by a score of 2-0. Pimentel with the pitch. Big hard swing by Gomez. Couldn't touch that rice ball. 0-1 the count. We're 2 away. And Pimentel waiting for the sign as the hitter calls time and steps out of the box. And he'll be ready to step back in there to see the 0-1 offering. And now the pitch. That one called on the inside corner. The count 0-2 already on Gomez. And Pimentel shakes off one sign, another one, and now he sets and he will deal the pitch. Good changeup, swung at and missed by Gomez. So 3 up and 3 down for the Hurricanes in the top of the 4th inning, and we'll be going to the bottom of 4th with the Hurricanes up by 2 runs. And it will be the top of the batting order again, as Diaz has faced the minimum over 3 innings. So it will be Migliavaca, Yalushka, and Garolini. Now for a look at what's going on at Eagles, and that game is over, ladies and gentlemen. So allow me to inform you that Team Misgov, the Twisters, will be bringing home gold medals for the Softball Europe Cup. So the 2nd time an Israeli team has won. Powered by solid pitching from the Japanese hurler Kazuki Ishizaki, as Migliavaca will get ready for his first at-bat. And Diaz ready with the first offering to Teo Migliavaca. That one finds the zone for a called strike 1. Oh, 0-1 now. Diaz with the pitch, and that's bunted up in the air. That will be caught by Gomez, the shortstop, and that will bring up David Yalushka. First pitch to Yalushka gets the call. Much to the chagrin of the Hippos. 0-1 the count on David Yalushka. Now Diaz with the pitch. Good changeup. Swinging early was Yalushka, who got a piece of the ball with the end of his bat. So he's falling behind in the count early on. 0-2 now. This morning, Yalushka went 1 for 2 with an RBI. He walked one, he struck out once, and now the 0-2 to him And Yalushka swings at the high pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will bring up Juan Garolini. He went 1 for 2 with an RBI this morning. 0 for 1 today. 0 for 1 in this game. And Diaz with the pitch, swing and a hit foul ball. Now 0-1. Diaz sets and he deals. Good hack by Juan Garolini. Got a piece of it, hit it foul. 0-2 now. Diaz has thrown 43 pitches, 31 of them for strikes. Now the 0-2. Rise ball laying off of it was Juan Garolini, who's batting .278 for the tournament. And Garolini now ready to see the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and down swinging goes Juan Cruz Garolini. So that will have been strikeout number 7. So of the 12 hitters that he's faced, he struck out 7. Marco Diaz did. And he's faced the minimum over 4 innings of play. So after 4 full innings of play, the Hurricanes 2, the Hippos 0. We'll be back. So now we're ready for the top part of the 5th inning. It will be William Schoufis. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer. The only 2 runs scored in this game as Schoufis is getting ready to face Pimentel for the 2nd time in this game. And he's ready to deal. Good drop ball at the knees. 0-1. All right, Pimentel with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Pimentel so far with about 51 pitches. And now the 0-2 to Schoufis. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Batting now will be number 99, Kieran Olesen-Fout, with Sebastian Gill in the on-deck circle, the second baseman who drew a walk. Now he hit one foul, and on the backswing, or on the follow-through, the ball hit his bat again. So the count 0-1 with 1 away. Pimentel with the pitch, swing and a miss by Kieran Olesen-Fout, who's batting .200 for the tournament with an OPS of .516. Now the 0-2 pitch, down in the dirt. 1-2 now. One into the count on Kieran Ollison. Pimentel sets and he deals, and Ollison float chased one down underneath the zone, and he goes down swinging. So that will have been strikeout number 9 for Pimentel. Next up, Sebastian Gill, who walked in his first at-bat, but he was left stranded by his teammates. Well, actually, he wasn't. I think he was caught stealing. Now the first pitch, a drop ball in the zone for a called strike 1. 0-1 on Sebastian Gill, who's batting 0.087. So we're looking at Maiker Pimentel, hailing from Venezuela. Now the 0-1. And that one's hit the other way, and that will fall in as Gill will round first. He's rounding second, going all the way to third, so that will be a triple for the number 9 batter, Sebastian Gill. So he's having himself quite a game right now. After he walked, he now hit a triple. And that will bring up Freddie Terkelson with 2 away. I think we can expect him being given the intention to walk, and that's exactly what happened. So now the runners are in the corners with 2 out, and the batter will be Lucas Nibel-Lohmann, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And now Pavel Mashek talking to his base runners. Let's see if they decide to swipe second and maybe get into a rundown situation to try and allow the runner from third to score. This could be the turning point of the game. So Lucas Nibel-Lohmann, 0 for 2 with a strikeout, batting .100 for the tournament. And Pimentel with the pitch, he shows bunt, and Terkelson is going to take second on defensive indifference. So they now have got 2 runners in scoring position on at second and third. Lucas Lohmann in the batter's box, and the Hurricanes are looking to add a couple of runs here. Now Pimentel with the 0-1. That gets the call at the knee, so 0-2 right now. Two away, 2 runners on. We're in the top of the 5th inning with the Hurricanes still up against the Hippos by a score of 2-0. As Pimentel is getting the sign from his catcher, Garolini. Lohmann called time, stepped out of the box, and he's ready to see the 0-2 offering from Severa Maiker Pimentel. Pimentel is ready, and he deals. A riser, missing way upstairs. Good leaping catch by Juan Cruz Garolini, making sure the runner from third can score. The count on Lohmann now 1-2. With 2 away, 2 runners on. This is the championship game, the only remaining game underway at this tournament. Pimentel with the pitch. Late swing by Lohmann. Good job protecting the zone. Now 1-2. So 103 games have already been played, and this is the last one remaining. That's game 104. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Pimentel deals. Swing and a miss, but the ball gets away, so he will be safe at first, and the run will score. An RBI strikeout, if you will, for Lohman. And the Hurricanes now up by 3 runs. Two away, runners in the corners again, and now the batter will be Valdemar Terkelsen, and he's given the intentional walk again to load the bases for Oscar Anderson. So that will be a tough job for the Hippos to come back, but they still will have at least 3 more chances after this. But they gotta cut the inning now. So Anderson 0 for 2 in this game with a strikeout. He grounded out to pitcher. 2 out, and now Pimentel with the pitch. Swing and a miss by Anderson. Good hard swing. And now the Hurricanes have got the upper hand. And they're looking to add a couple more runs here in the top part of the 5th inning. Now Pimentel is ready to deal. He deals, and that one gets away. But everybody will have to go back as the ball bounced back right to the catcher. Lohman was pretty far away from second, but there was no throw there by Garolini. So everybody will take a deep breath, refocus, and we will witness now the 1-1 offering from Pimentel to Anderson. Bases loaded, 2 away, top of the 5th inning. The Hurricanes up by 3. Pimentel sets, he deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 by Anderson, who took a big swing at that riser, was underneath it. 1-2. 1-2 the count now, with 2 away. Bases loaded. This is as good as it gets. And Pimentel ready with the pitch. And that one into the backstop as Freddie Terkelsen slid into home for run number 4. Good play by Garolini on that pass ball. So the count now 2-2. And this game is getting interesting, especially for whoever is rooting for the Hurricanes to clinch their 5th ever championship title at the Best Men's Fast Pitch Tournament in Europe. So the count 2-2, 2 runners on, 2 away. The pitch to Anderson. That one got the call at the knees. So Anderson goes down looking, but the Hurricanes scored 2 runs on a wild pitch, or on 2 wild pitches. The first one was a strikeout wild pitch. Now Marco Diaz has faced the minimum over 4 innings of play, so it will be Pimentel, Zanutini, and Just batting now for the Hippos. This is the triple by Gill. Good hustle around the bases. Taking a look at the coach, and the throw from the right fielder got away from the cutoff man. And now that one swung on and missed, and it went away. So that was run number 3 for the Hurricanes. And everybody was wondering whether bringing in the best pitcher in the world will be enough for the Hurricanes, who didn't really pick up anybody else, it seems, for the tournament. But it seems to be working just fine for them, as we're looking at the plate at home. Fortunately, nobody got injured on that one. So it will be Pimentel now, who struck out his first time up. So Diaz deals strike number 1 to Pimentel. So the count 0-1. Diaz with the pitch. 0-2 now, as there was a slap hit attempt by Pimentel. No balls and 2 strikes. Diaz is ready, and he deals, and that's hit towards the second baseman, caught, and the throw to first, so that will retire Pimentel. Next up, Conrado Zanutini batting .227 for the tournament. He struck out his first time up. And the Hippos definitely need some traffic right now. Diaz with the pitch. Bunt attempt by Zanutini. Swing and a miss, so the count now 0-1. Diaz is ready to deal. The pitch, swing and a miss by Zanutini. 0-2 the count now with 1 away. Now the 0-2 pitch to Zanutini, swung on and missed. So good morning, good afternoon, and good night once again to Zanutini, and that will bring up Pavel Just, who has faced Marco Diaz 4 times already today. Struck out every time. Pavel Just, number 25, playing second base. And Diaz sets, and he deals. Good hard swing on the hard drop ball. Nobody's clocking the pitches right now, but that must have been in the upper 130s. Diaz apparently has still got something left in the tank. He's carrying his team now. Now the 0-1 to Just. He looks at one in the zone, 0-2. 2 away, so falling early behind the count. Behind in the count is Pavel Just. He's batting 150 for the tournament. Now Diaz shakes one off, and he will be ready to deliver the 0-2 pitch. And that's hit through the second baseman. So a 2-out base hit for Pavel Just. Breaks up the perfecto that Diaz has carried all the way into the 5th inning. First base hit of the game for the Hippos, and that will bring up Petr Kruntorad, who's batting .278 for the tournament. So the first baseman now for the Hippos. 2 away. They need more hits. And Diaz to Kruntorad. Swing and a miss on the low drop ball. 0-1. Two away. Diaz sets, and he will deal to Kruntorad. He looks at a good pitch in the zone, maybe a little bit off speed. Fooled him a little bit, it seems. So the count now 0-2 with 2 away. Just the runner on at first, who broke up the perfecto, but I don't think Diaz cares about no-nos or perfectos. He just wants the hardware. That one missed the zone, 1-2. Now Diaz with the 1-2. And that one given the call at the knees, so Kruntorad struck out looking. So after 5 full innings of play, the Hurricanes 4, the Hippos nothing. We'll be back with more after this. Batting now for the Hurricanes, number 9, Anders Svein. 0 for 2 today. Or in this game, struck out twice. Pimentel misses low and inside. So 2-0 on Anders Svein, who's hitting just below 300 for the tournament, and a good hit into the gap. Let's see if he can take 2, but I don't think he's got much left in the tank, but a great piece of hitting nevertheless. So that was hit number 4 for the Hurricanes. They will bring in a pinch runner to run for Svein, who's now back up again above the 300 line. He's had himself quite a tournament so far. So batting now will be Alex Gomez. He's already got a hit in the game, so he's 1 for 2, and he was driven in by the guy who's right now in the on-deck circle. Nobody out. Hurricanes get a runner on. Bunt shown. Pimentel deals. The throw back to first. Safe is the call by Megan Hilton, the first base umpire. Oh, 0-1 now. Now bunt shown again. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It seems the previous pitch was the one that would have been easier to put down for a bunt. 0-2 the count now. And the runner's going. The throw to second is off the bag, so that will be a stolen base for the pinch runner, Anton Larsen. The batter is still Gomez. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Time called. Now Gomez will step back. So 1-2 the count. Pimentel with the pitch, swing and a miss by Gomez. 1 away. Runner in scoring position on at second. Number 28, Schaufus, who is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. He struck out once, but he will remember this game. Now the first pitch to him. Check swing. Wow, that gets the call. Just checking whether it was for the zone or for the swing, but I think that pitch was well in the zone. 0-1 now. Good hard swing by Schaufers, but he was underneath that rise ball. 0-2 now on Schaufers. One away. Runner on in scoring position at second. That's the pinch run, Anton Larsen. He came in to pinch run for Anders Svein. Pimentel deals. Swing and a miss. Down on strike goes William Schaufers, and that will bring up Kieran Olesen Foud. He's 0 for 2. Struck out once. And that strikeout, I believe, was the wild pitch strikeout that drove in a run in a way. Obviously, it will not be scored that way. Good low riser on the inside corner of the plate for a call, strike one. Oh and 1 with 2 away. We're in the top of the 6th inning, and now the pitch. That's hit on the ground, foul behind the catcher. So 0-2 the count now with 2 away. And the Hurricanes so far with a comfortable lead of 4-0. Now the 0-2 delivery coming up next from Pimentel. Swing and a miss on the low rise ball, so that's strikeout number 14 for Micah Pimentel. So before the bottom of 6, the Hurricanes 4, the Hippos nothing. We'll be back. And we're headed to the bottom part of the 6th inning with the Hippos down by 4 runs. A terrific game so far by Marco Diaz, who struck out 9 over 5 innings. He took the no-no, or actually it was a perfecto bid that he took all the way into the 5th. Now Filip Kucírek will face him. He struck out the first time, and Diaz with the pitch that's hit foul the other way. Now 0-1 on Kucírek, who got a base hit off of Diaz in the morning game. But this is a whole different story. Diaz seems to be in the zone. Now the 0-1, again foul the other way. Kucírek was 1 for 3 this morning with 2 strikeouts. He scored a run. So the count 0-2 on Filip Kucírek, the third baseman. Now the 0-2. And he chases the high rise ball. So a 3-pitch strikeout for Diaz, and that will bring up Adam Schucha, who struck out looking at that changeup by Diaz. One away, nobody on. Adam Schucha, the batter, with Teo Migliavaca in the on-deck circle. A good hard swing by Schucha, misses that one. 0-1 the count. This is the 3rd game today for the Hurricanes and for Diaz. Now the 0-1 to Schucha, swing and a miss. Good hack, the pitch was in the zone. 0-2 now. And that's Freddie Terkelson playing in center field. Now the 0-2. Diaz sets and he deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Adam Schucha. So after going through the lineup twice, Marco Diaz struck out 13. So now he's going to start going through the lineup for the third time in this game. And it'll be Teo Migliavacca 0 for 2 in this game. Diaz sets. He deals. That one given the call. Low and inside. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Now the count on Teo Migliavacca's Skladny is 1-1. He's batting .300 for the tournament with an OPS of 1.112. That one down in the dirt. 2 away. Nobody on. The bottom of the 6th inning here. Now the 2-1 to Migliavacca. And that one will get through for a base hit, and that will bring David Jalushka, who's 0 for 2 in this game. He struck out once. He had an RBI single this morning off of Marco Diaz, so he went 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout, scored a run. Jalushka batting just above .300 at the tournament. Diaz with the pitch. That one misses low. 1-0 the count. Now Diaz sets and he'll deal to Jalushka. And that one's hit the other way to the third baseman, who bobbled it a little bit, but he did make the throw in time to first. Good pick by Valdi Terkelson. So that takes care of the bottom of the 6th inning. So after 6 innings of play, the Hurricanes 4, the Hippos nothing. Batting next will be, well, we'll see in a little bit. Now we could take this time to have a look at the final standings for the tournament. So we already have the complete standings for the Softball Europe Cup. So bringing home the gold, Team Misgav, the Twister from Israel. Silver goes to the Hoboken Pioneers. Bronze medal, DVH. We've got Glatsax, Magos Tenerife, Span, and Venet Flyers all tied in fourth place. Stags finishing 8th. And then it's the Czechia under 23, the London Meteors, Murky Medvedi, and Sweden Royals, all on the number 9 spot. And we'll have a look at the rest of the standings for the Super Cup bracket after the top of the 6th inning. So leading things off will be Sebastian Gill. Michael Pimentel is the hitter. Now Pimentel with the pitch to Gill, and that's hit into right field, as under it comes Ondřej Šeda to make the catch. Gill already had a triple. He put a good swing on that ball, but got a bit underneath it, and he flied out to right field. And that will bring up Freddie Terkelson, who's 0 for 2. He walked once, he scored a run. He's batting .381 for the tournament. And Pimentel with the pitch. Good hack by Terkelson. 0-1. Now Pimentel shakes one off, and he deals. Low riser to the outside corner of the plate, 0-2. Pimentel has struck out 14 so far, over 6 1/3. Now he's getting ready to deliver the 0-2 offering to Terkelsen, who pops one out. And Pimentel will claim the ball for himself as he makes the catch, almost in the pitcher's circle. He retired Terkelsen for a third time today, other than that intentional walk, that is. So batting now will be Lukas Lohman. And the first pitch from Pimentel hit on the ground to Just, who bobbled it, so that will be ruled an error. Then the throw way off the bag as Zanutini picked it up after it bounced off the wall. He tried to apply the tag on Lohman, but he wasn't going to advance nowhere. So that will bring up Valdi Terkelsen, who walked twice, struck out once. He had an RBI single this morning. As we're looking at Pavel Just, who just made the fielding error on at second. As the second baseman now, the first pitch to Terkelsen taken for a ball, so the count 1-0. This is a pretty fast-paced ball game. We've only been playing for about 80 minutes now, and this is already the top of the 7th inning. Now hit on the ground, back to Pimentel with the overhand toss to first, and will be headed to the bottom part of the 7th inning. The Hippos now with their back to the wall. It's do or die. They need at least 4 runs to force the tiebreaker, and they need 5 to walk it off. So as the teams will get ready to resume play, we can have a look at the standings for the Super Cup tournament. Finishing in the number 9 position, 4 teams. Chicabu Starburg from Belgium, Olympia Haarlem from the Netherlands, Spectrum Praha, the local club, and VSC Sweden, all of them with a record of 0-2. 7th spot shared by Lokos Břeclav and Montpellier. 5th position for Tempo Prague with a record of 2-2 in the Super Cup bracket. They share 5th place with the Vikings from Amager, who also have a record of 2-2. Now it's... well, those might not even be the official standings, because they've got their ordered according to win and loss record. But it should be pretty much what it is. So batting now is the catcher, Juan Cruz Carolini. 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out once. Diaz deals. That one missed inside. 1-1 now. So it's going to be Garolini, Pimentel, and Zanutini batting now for the Hippos as they're trying to stay alive in this championship game. Good swing by Garolini. He got a piece of the ball and hit it foul. And what a pitching performance so far by Marco Diaz. 1-2 on Juan Cruz Carolini. Diaz deals. Changeup misses outside. A nasty pitch that was. This morning we were clocking Diaz with the radar gun, and he was throwing 140 for the drop ball. Now the 2-2 swung on and missed. Down on strikes goes Garolini, and that will have been strikeout number 12. for Marco Diaz. Next up, Maiker Pimentel. 1 away. Nobody on. The Hurricanes are 2 outs away from clinching the championship title here at the 2024 Men's European Super Cup Tournament. Best men's fast pitch in Europe. That one will get the call. 0-2 now. So we've been playing for 80 minutes and we are 2 outs away from the end of the game. Now Diaz with the pitch. That one misses upstairs. 1-2 now and Maiker Pimentel. Pimentel will be staying in Czechia for a couple of weeks to play for the Hippos in the Czech top division, improving the level of the local league. Now the 1-2. That was a good changeup, and the call from Patrick Royce is yes, he went. And now the Hippos are really with their backs against the wall. The batter will be Conrado Zanutini. And the Hurricanes are 1 out away from clinching the title. The first pitch misses low and inside. And there's already a bit of excitement in the air here at the Copacabana field. 1-0 on Zanutini. And Diaz deals, and that's hit up in the air into left field, and under it comes the left fielder, and that concludes the 2024 Men's European Super Cup. And the championship title goes to the Hurricanes, probably for the 5th time ever, but I would have to double check. And that's it, 80 minutes of brilliant European or international fast pitch, if you will. An impressive pitching performance by Marco Diaz, who has tossed 7 + 7 + 5, 19 innings today. I would have to double check. So now the teams will shake hands, congratulate each other. A terrific job by Marco Diaz, the young hurler originally from Mexico. Expected to make an appearance with USA Softball at the Stage 1 qualifier in Oklahoma City. So he is now World Club Champion and European Club Champion. An impressive resume for the young pitcher. A good tournament for the Hippos as well. He finished in second place for, I think, the 2nd time in the history of the tournament. It may have been in 2017 in Holland when they lost the final game as well, but a good performance by the team from Havlickuv that has picked up a couple of international players for the tournament, and everything is getting ready now for the closing ceremony. I'm not sure if we'll be bringing that live to you. If you're interested in the stats and whatnot, you can find everything that you need on the website of Softball Europe, meaning WBSCEurope.org. But yeah, we're still live, so it seems that we might be bringing you that. Closing ceremonies as well. So the home run total for the tournament is now at 156 over 104 games. And I could go yapping on and on and on, but I'm just going to let you enjoy the medal ceremony. Just to recap, the bronze in the Super Cup tournament goes to Žraloci Ledenice. Silver, another Czech team, the Hippos. And gold goes to the Hurricanes from Horsholm, Denmark. And in the SE Cup bracket, it will be DVH for the bronze, Hoboken Pioneers for silver, and Twister Misgaff with the gold. Yalla yalla. So enjoy a couple more replays from this game as I will say goodbye to you. I'd like to extend a big thank you to all the organizers, the field crew, and the ball boys, and everybody who was involved in making this tournament what it eventually became. Terrific job by everybody involved. I'd like to thank our camera crew, our director, and everybody involved in bringing you this live broadcast on the WBSC Europe broadcasting platform. It's been an honor to be the commentator for the past 3 days, and that's the final goodbye from me for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
pravil tady toho stolu, neumíš ještě víc, teď tam seš v záběru, teď se s tím nehejbej, ale umíš to... Tak počkej, jdu na 1. Zkus to ještě blíž zazoomovat. Tak, to je ončo. Teď to zaaretuj, ať se to nehejbe. A 3. Dobrý, to je hezký, Jo, já to dám 1, hoď se to děj. Jary, neseš u toho pořád? Je to v pohodě, teď je to ještě v pohodě s tou cenou, ale a teď pak jako, když se ještě trošku posunou, tak už tam nebudou. Ne, je tam 1.
Dobrý den, zdravím vás všechny.
Tak prosím tebe, ho zaber, Dané.
Opakována film, closing ceremony, že jste dorazili a chtěl bych poděkovat všem týmům za předvedenou hru, všem dovolením, všem rozhodčím a oficiálům. I would like to say thank you for all teams, staff, volunteers, empires, and officials. Náš tentokrát slavil tento rok 55. výročí. Já jsem rád, že jste stali tento dárek, tento turnament. Ultimate Praha will celebrate this year the 65 for the best.
Jary, nechceš ho vzít zepředu, když stojí proti tobě?
I would like to be
Dobře, on byl dál. Mám zájem. 1. Ale drž si ho taky, Dane, jo? Jo, ať jsou tam i diváci. 3. Jedna. Jsi tam zákrytu, Dané, tam stojí, co je to tam čák?
I want to mention specifically your field crew. The field crew has been working very efficiently to prepare and maintain this beautiful field for every game we've been playing this week. Thank you guys. Besides the local organizations, we also bring every time our home volunteer staff from the WBSC Europe, and they also deserve big recognition. We bring in the scoring team as well as make sure statistics. We have our technical commissioners. They run the huge possible on the schedule. Make sure every game is played at the right time and play. And with the Super Cup growing, it's a big task. Then we have our crew, umpires, chief umpires. They've officiated every game this week, 100 and something games. And it's really There's also so many more. There are people who drive us around. There are the streamers, the speakers. I just want to try to acknowledge everyone who's been working in this tournament. It's always more fun to play in front of spectators. So thank you for fans for coming out and cheering for your team. That's really important for our game. So thank you for being here. And then of course there's the teams, the players, the coaches. I want to thank you for bringing top level softball to Europe and to this Super Cup. By doing that and showcasing up here, you help us grow the game of men's softball both in Europe and the world. So thank you for coming. Please come back. And now I'm going to hand back the microphone, but just before I do that, I have a small question for the organizer. So if Jan, you will please come forward and I'll present this to you. Thank you.
Tak, jedna. Tři.
Thank you very much, and now let's get to what we have been waiting for the whole week. Let's present the medals. Bronze medal will be handed out by Technical Commissioner Chuck Havlickuv, and now roll call Vice President of Spectrum Prague, Havlickuv. Bronze medal goes to Team Železnice. Yes!
Jarina, zaber. Ne, větší celek, Dané, větší celek. Frontu takhle, no. Tři. No takhle, no. Jedna.
Musíš ten, co jde teďka do toho treku. Ten je teďka na cestě do stejně jako tam Kavě a Daniela Gabi tam jela na dovolenou. Ta neměla být ani tady. Ta odjela večer včera. Tak, to je tam. Jo.
Dneska zase něco říkala.
Dobrý, nechme. Je to vaše. Jary dělá detaily, ty budeš dělat selfie. Jo,
Aha, jo, sorry.
a teď oni budou průmovat tak prosíma. A já jim taky.
Moc extrémně.
Ještě tam Marek bude s tím, to už máme nejlepší.
Mladej bohy, jo.
Já jsem měl domů nic, ale jako když jsem skoro, tak všechny dobrý.
No a něco pro zlatou hurikánu taky dobrý.
Možná to nechám celý.
Mladej bohy má sice medaile, ale kde je ten můj dres a sám počil? Já nevím. Má Albert bronz. Byl na jejich soupisce, že? Albert.
No, na 40. Ne, to 40 korun, na to rozšíření. Ale těch 620 pro turné už nemůžu.
Já nevím, mě říkal, že je na soupisce.
40 se vysílá v březnu. Kdyby náhodou tam napíšeš, kdo má docela nohy, že už ho tam nedostaneš. Na 40 můžu být. Jako byl i tady.
Dané, pojď se.
Na tom 40kovém roce. Určitě jako na tom březnovém. Kdy tam se píše, kdo má ruce nohy a protože už tam nikoho pak nedostaneš.
Mohl jsem být s nima, ale tam se
Dané už těm vítězům. Stává ještě.
No nejradši hodně, tak on byl přehodil přes tu zajetí. No nic no.
příští rok na Supercupu bych Diaz a Pimentová. To tak jako víš.
To jednou máte?
Je to lepší, no, ale řeknu to tam na chvilku.
Ale Máca by byl na straně. To už by si nezaházel vůbec.
To nemusel jít.
Tak Máca roku.
Ne, jako
Řešen,
to bylo,
na pol.
kolik házel? 3 směny, 4.
Já
4 směny házel.
Máca.
No, já se ten zápas.
Jeden zápas. Ale tak jako musím počítat, vidí mu spíš to, že prohráli.
Tak prostě to
Oni se spolu asi kamarády, protože to zdávají se jako jinou věc.
nejsou kamoši, ale já myslím, že z toho hlediska, že když máš takové dva dominantní v jednom týmu, je prostě
Já úplně má ten Dušan se říct, ale to je jako si musí koupit všechny tři Tarkalseny, Diaze, Pimentela,
ne kam, šli jsem to. Musíš si někdo potýká Pimentel, to je těžké.
ale Juan je dobrý catcher.
Já
Dneska to poslal, já to nechápu.
Neříkám, že není. Kámo, já jsem viděl 4 zápasy. Pasbolu měl hodně.
Fakt dobrý catcher, ale.
Ne.
To je asi trenér.
Ne, nechápu mě. Vůbec nechápu. Je skvělej catcher. A to, co jako normálně předvádí a táhne i vás brok jako normálně. To je neskutečné. Ale tady prostě, já nevím proč, jo. Jak fungoval.
Ale dneska to taky poslal, že jo. Zahodil něco, pak tady měl ten baseball, co ho trefil do ramene. Vytěl míčbal, tak ho trefil do ramene, odraz zase hodil.
Tak to byly nějaký celek.
Říkám, že naštěstí to stačilo, že
Na to, jak je nám
Nesmí to být tmavý, musíš poříznout tu omlovu. Nesmí tam být ta omlova.
Vem si, že Horzholm jezdí dlouhý leta s tím, co tam má.
Já vemu trojku
Dobře, vzali teďka Diaze.
a teď jsou dní jary, no.
Protože nemá žádný Volman to tady neházel ani
nechte to takhle bejt. Tak počkej, tak jo, tak to musím.
A Valda už taky jako, když na tom narozdí, už to taky není jako...
To je takový post, ten to takový...
Byl moc šlápnul na to, já jsem slyšel, že tam byla taková skrumáž a tady to a pak si šlápnul na míč, co tam...
Oni to furt měnili, že jo, takže tam dali svůj červko a pak se střídali, protože i první hra nějaký čera by mohl být svěží, takže to jako strašný.
Jo, takhle to dělali, aha.
Pak to zase stáhli nějaké prysní zpátky.
Ale, no počkej, a jak je to tam v pravidlech?
Je to správně, bylo to v pohodě.
Nesmí nastoupit jako catcher, aby mohl být použitý jako temporary runner, že tam musí být i v poli, protože na nadozu to je, ty abys mohl využít toho temporary runner, tak musíš oficiálně hodit minimálně jeden nadhoz v té obraně. I kdyby to byl illegal pitch, tak musíš hodit, abys mohl využít to, že je temporary runner. To je v pravidle. Protože hned na začátku to chtěli využívat to, že oni ho jenom switchnou předtím, než půjde na pálku, tak ho napíšou jako nadazovače, on se dostane tam, šup, temporary a jdem. Ale oficiálně, aby mohl toho temporary využít, tak